This strategy is called organize and sequence. So the first thing that we want to do is that we want to think about our topic. Now, if your piece, which most personal narratives do, so that's a story about ourselves, they move in chronological order, which means that they go from beginning, middle to end. There's a way that we follow these events. Now, sometimes it might be more helpful to make a list of this before we start our writing. So this kind of goes along with yesterday's lesson, if you got a chance to watch that. If not, go back and see that one, because I'm going to talk about the same story here. So the first thing you want to do is you want to tell me about your topic. So here's my paper to help me guide my thinking. It's called Put It in Order. And I'm going to use some of those sequential order words like first, then, next, after that, and finally. So I want to think about my topic and I want to think, is there a way I should tell my story? And there is. So I'm going to use my story from yesterday about going to the soccer game. So what I suggest for my friends, you can write this down on a piece of paper or if you have your own whiteboard, and I put down the sequential words that I'm going to be using in my writing. And this could just be a list that you refer back to, that you look back to, so that you can add more details later. So I'm talking about the soccer game that Mr. Carlos and I got to go to. So when I look at the word first, I want to tell it in order. The first thing that we did was that we arrived at the stadium. So I'm going to write first. We arrived at the stadium. Now going in chronological order, that means I'm going in the order of the way that the events happen. I'm going to write then we handed our tickets over so that we could go into the game. Next, we walked through the stadium doors. After that, and again, I'm going to continue following the order in which it happened so I can just replay it in my head. After that, we saw the players warming up from the stands. Finally, that's an indicator that's going to be the end of my writing. Finally, we found our seats. That's where I want my writing to end. Finally, we found our seats. So you guys can use this formula to write about anything that's happened, a personal narrative in your life. It might be a birthday party. If you're talking about someone's birthday party, the first thing you probably do is not open the presents, right? The first thing you might do is ring their doorbell. Then you might walk inside and greet the other guest. Next, you might find your friends to play with. After that, you sing happy birthday. And then finally, the kid, whoever's birthday it is, you sing happy birthday and they open up their presents. So we want to be able to put these things in order when we do our writing. And writing after we've sketched it or we've told the story to someone else. Thank you guys for watching this video.